Yeah, yeah. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest.
Artlist.io.
People wanna talk that talk in reality. You have not seen me in action. You think the come up comes overnight. You ain't behind the scenes. Trust me, these things don't just happen. No shade to Gerald, but G's don't come easy when you tryna eat out producing and rapping. I read that contract you sent me to sign, but excuse me, I can't help myself.
Music
I'm just
licensing
laughing.
reimagined.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jason coming at you one more. Hold on, I'm missing something. I'm a little parched. I'm missing something. Hold on. You can come with me. Alright. My buddy Tom Sherman, everybody knows him. He races up and down the East Coast. Well, anyway, one of his hobbies is he sells wine. And his wines that he sells is all organic, all natural. No preservatives or additives or anything like that. And I will post the link down below.
What's going on?
Hey, I'm shooting a video right now. I was wondering if it's okay if I like plug, you selling wine, like your website and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got it. I got that on video.
Thank you, Jason.
No worries. Alright, I'll hit you back here in a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
But, yeah, go check him out. He's usually racing with us at the track. So, I gotta fix this. I thought I oiled this chair, but anyway. Let's go into the video. Everybody got the money phone. I got the tire phone. Hello? So, the purpose of the video today, as my tire phone, talking about tires, and I'm gonna get into, what I spent on tires for a big race and how I utilized my tires, how I didn't waste any, and also how I used kind of, a 17.5, you can kind of play it, as a team kind of thing. So I'm gonna talk about that too. So let's get into it. I know you're thinking, finally. Okay, here's my race vehicles here, and the tires I used during the 2020 Masters of Dirt. Starting off, practice. Yeah, I'm talking about practice. I use the J Concept Silver Ellipse tires for practice with treads on them. And these are my practice tires right here. This is, a green track, brand new track, fresh layout. This is what I went, and what I did was mount these tires up. I didn't put any sauce on them or nothing like that. Went out and ran them a couple times. After a couple runs, I put sauce on them, but I didn't sand them down, as you can see. For practice, I ran full tread tires. Like I said, didn't sand them down. Didn't do anything crazy. Because the track is not grooved up yet. It hasn't, doesn't have heat in it yet. Alright. This is my 17.5 car that I race also. That set there that you see, those are, when they finally handed them out, that's when I glued them up. Those are my practice for Friday practice. I mean, they gave them out Friday. Those are my Friday practice and my race weekend tires. But I bought an extra set Um, at these big races, usually they limit how many sets they'll sell, so they sold us 2. So I bought an extra set, and I didn't mount these because you don't know like what the track is gonna do. So I kept that set unmounted. But also why I kept the set unmounted was one of my buddies, you know, with them limiting tires, I told him if, he made the A main and they were limiting tires and he made the A main, that he could have these sets. So, um, so team strategy kind of there. All right, my practice strategy and what I used in my vehicles. I raced 3 classes, but my practice strategy and what I used was I only practiced with my 2-wheel mod car. I did practice the 17.5 when they finally handed out the tires and I mounted them up and the glue dried. I finally practiced with that, but I was burning laps with my mod car. And that's that's what I did. I mean, that was my strategy. I didn't break out truck or 17.5, like I said, until Friday. I broke out truck when the track finally had, a groove in it. So that's when I finally broke out truck, stadium truck. And that was like Friday evening. And yeah, so stadium truck stayed put up. 17.5 stayed put up. This was what I was, figuring out the track with and setups. So, with that being said, when the track finally grooved up, like Saturday, as you can see, these are my practice tires. I went to some Proline, these were Positrons, clapped out slicks. The foam was still good in them. So I ran them, and this is what I raced and qualified in. I think I went out in 1 qualifier with these, but this is what I raced in. And in 17.5, first qualifiers, I raced with full, tread. And because the rule is you got to have a razor blade height of tread on your tires. The middle could be slick, but on the sides it had to have like a razor blade height of tread. And truck has enough traction that you could have ran slicks throughout the whole day. So what I done was I made this. I designed and made that. Well, not designed, but just made that. So my sanding tool, and what I did was just hold it in the center of the tire, and I got the tread knocked down the center. I could have cut that in a little more to make that smaller. Walmart paint spatula, adhesive glue, sandpaper, Jason Snyder. This is where I learned it from. But I took it a step further and just cutting that down to where I could sand the sweet spot, So that's how I got my tire with tread on the outside and pretty slick in the middle. That grooved up. Slicks was the way to go. My 2-wheel mod was just on rails. I love that car. It's the TLR Elite car. Love it. My truck was really good. All right, let's talk about tire sauce. What I done in my regiment or whatever, ritual or whatever you want to call it, I went out and FDJ Blue Dot on my tires. and I broke them in, like just get them like smoking with Scotch Brite. Scotch Brite. That's what I use. I actually use the same Scotch Brite that I've had for 4 years now. Silent Assassin Brad Powell gave me the Scotch Brite, so I've been using it for all this time. But I use FDJ, the Blue Dot, FDJ Motorsports, the Blue Dot, and I coat the tire. Well, put on a drill, coat the tire, and then I'll smoke it in, and then reapply it, and then like get it hot again to where it's smoking, and then apply it, smoke it again. And the tire still has tread on it, but it'll be a different feel. And from there, what I do is I'll go out and run, practice run with that tire. And throughout the race event, what I use is just liquid wrench. That's just what I've been doing. I can't speak about anybody else, but yeah, I use liquid wrench throughout the whole race weekend. After I do that initial, just opening the pores up, and I think the FDJ, the Blue Dot, what it does is kind of softens the tire a little bit too. So just opens the pores up, and that's what I do. I don't know about anybody else, but yeah. Okay, now we're gonna go into what I spent on tires all race weekend. Okay, getting into tires. Okay, these tires were, I want to say these tires are maybe a couple years old. So, where I don't race stadium truck that often, these tires here has lasted me for a couple years. So I didn't buy tires like I bought. I think I bought these tires when I had the Yokomo truck. So I won't include that in. But these tires were like, I don't know, $40 a couple years ago. These tires here, wheels and all, I got $50 in those. $50 in the Proline tires, but those were a couple years old. So for this, I got $50 here. Okay. For 17.5, they give you a set when you sign up for the class. So an extra set, these were, I want to say $39. Yeah, $39 to $40 for the extra set. So for this race weekend for Masters of Dirt, I got like $90 in tires. So yeah, it kind of adds up. And I'm unsponsored, so all this is coming all this is coming out of my pocket. So, and that's how I managed. So, wrapping it all up, the whole point of the video was to show you somebody like me who is 100% unsponsored, how I just navigate costs for tires for the race weekend or just racing. When I was growing up, what me and my dad did is we had race tires, and they were just for big races. That's what these tires were for, big race only. And then we had practice tires that was just for practice and club racing. The race tires we didn't touch. We raced them at big races, and then from the big races we put SuperGlue on them and put them in a bag, and just to keep the rubber on them just kind of moist. That's what we done. So it has carried over for me now to where I race totally on a budget, nothing lavish. So the videos and tips and stuff I'm giving you, this is what I do to make it. So yeah, I did make the A main and stadium truck at the 2020 Masters of Dirt. I have made a main. I made a main J concept in 4-wheel drive in 2016. Yeah. So, like I said, this is what I'm doing unsponsored. So, thank you for tuning in. Hit that like, subscribe button, notification button. Hit my affiliate links down below. That helps out a lot. I do have a Patreon down below. Helps out tremendous. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you at the next race. The next race I'm planning on trying to make is the CRC race up in Ohio. That's one I'm trying, just putting back money to go make. And yeah, so that's hopefully be my next big race. But anyway, y'all be safe out there. See you soon. Thank you.